Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Gonna do some things different. I'm gonna start doing all zodiacal signs. You see these 12 coins here? You can see the entire zodiac on there, and the sun. On the other side is each sign. Going to do them randomly and just eliminate them as they go. Yeah. Stick them in random because they're all face down. I have no idea which one's what at all. So stop. We have Gemini, Mercurial, Energy, Mercury. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. Yeah, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, it's for you. I did Cancer today, so that's up if anybody wants to see it. These are the decks. The oracles and the tarot cards I'm going to be using tonight, but not limited to. Okay. Gemini. There you go. Okay. Looks like my case is cracked. I got to get another case. Okay. We're going to start off with the animal oracle. Actually, let's pull a talisman first, because I got a couple different animals. Get a seat here. Hope everybody's doing good. Sorry about the mess, but I wanted to do the introduction that way and show you that's how they're going to be chose. This is the talisman oracle, and we already have one. Let go. Karmic justice. And actually a few reads ago, these two came out together. So it's I already know the message. It's about letting go of something, whether you want to or not. You may want to reconsider it because of the karmic justice associated with it. You can get with this or you can get with that. You can get that or you can get this. Yeah? Perhaps what you're wanting to not let go of is maybe you haven't thought it all the way out. Maybe there's data or information that is either not clear or maybe inaccurate, depending on the source. I mean, surely you got good sources, but sometimes that just isn't enough, and sometimes we gotta fact check and double check and triple check, triplicate. Yeah. Okay. Hammerhead sharks, seeing both sides. See there? Number 28. That's an entire cycle. Seeing both sides. See the hammerhead, as far as eyes apart, sees on both sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective, Gemini. Okay? Can't make it up. I mean, I'm not. You see me shuffling them. Bottom of the deck, push to the surface. Number 27 and 28. Look at that. And I've used these cards so they're not in order. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So I see that as kind of a separate message there to, sometimes we've got to come up for air, right? Take a little break, a little breather. Gather up a new surge of energy. Taking into consideration all dynamics of our life, yeah? Okay. So, by the way, these are raw, uncut, unedited, okay? I don't follow any agenda. I'm not asking any permission. I'm not following any script or any group that scripts messages in, the tarot community, okay? It's whatever comes out. See? Just like that. The fox. There's a bunch of cards over here, but I went with the first one that came out. So we're going to go with the fox. Let's do it like this. Can you still see your card? Yeah. Barely, but you can see the foxes. I'll read it to you. The fox is clever. You are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to renew romance. Well, there you go, Gemini. If you're looking for that, be open to it. I'm saying this is fitting with that because, follow your instincts and your intuition, okay? Go by the data and all the data. And if you don't know both sides of the story, maybe you want to get the other side of the story, okay? Or just, if it's saying let it go, maybe you just don't have all the truth. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Bottom of the deck, Eagle Mastery. You're mastering something. Maybe let's zoom in and zoom out, yeah? That's what the eagle is. It's been coming out a lot lately. Okay, Gemini. What do you think so far? We'll get one more animal. Throw one more animal here. And whatever comes out, then I'm not going to leave it up there. I have room for the tarot here. Divine Spirit, Great Light of the All. What is the message here for Gemini? We are still in Gemini season. Happy birthday, all you Geminis. Happy solar return, yeah? Meerkat. Responsibility. Wow. Looks like you got a hell of a responsibility around you. Family, friends, business, maybe 2 jobs. Maybe you're going it alone. Looks like you're going it alone. Huh? Meerkat. Number 16. Reduces to a 7. Okay. Hyena at the bottom of the deck. Number 38, Fear, which reduces to 11. You may know who this person is to be open to romantic love, and maybe that's what you're indecisive about. I don't know. Or it could just be gossip about somebody else that you want to defend and you don't have both sides of the story. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Here's the 2 decks I'm going to use. I can't remember the names. If you want to know, you can ask me in the comments. But let's get the tarot message here for Gemini. Queen of Swords. And we'll take the split deck since they're in 3. Ooh. Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the Devil. Well, this is the Querent. This is the key card, so Queen of Swords usually has clarity, you know. Usually there's only clouds halfway up her body. Uh, Maybe you do have clarity in this, and the suggestion though is to let it go. Gemini and Cancer, and I'm seeing cusp energy, the two pillars, and then the Cancer's on there, so cusp energy. You could be a cusp. And actually, that came out in another reading as well. So, okay, uh, some fast moving energy, maybe an offer for some quick money. Uh, you know, sometimes it's too good to be true, yeah. Or it could just be, a Capricorn, or it could be a very passionate energy that wants to maybe go into business with you, coming in really quick, yeah. Could be another air sign. This could be you. You could resonate with the Queen of Swords. Clarity, stability, Libran energy, yeah. Balanced, all that, yeah. Okay. So maybe you pride yourself in those attributes, and you probably do embody all of this here, Gemini. Um, but the cards are just saying let something go, see both sides of the deal, and maybe it's not for you to get into it. Be clever, and I don't know. Maybe you've already decided what you're going to do. Maybe you don't want to let it go. Could be that too. All right. Queen of Swords. What else we got for Gemini? Something flipped over. Ace of Swords. Well, that would be the truth. Or you have clarity on something. Or what I'm speaking to you is, ooh, very passionate too. Ace of Wands at the bottom. Look at that. Emperor, you. Knight of Swords, moving something really quick. You're either moving away from it or moving towards it. Maybe you've already decided and you're not letting it go. Maybe you have decided to let it go and you've already let it go. Okay? Take it how it resonates. First one out, Seven of Cups. Great imagination. I choose that one. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Stable, very stable. This could all be you, okay? Embodying both of these, having a lot of abundance, and has built their world and everything in it, and stands on clarity, and the where was that other bottom card, the meerkat, showing all of that responsibility. That could be your life. That all work and all play, all work and no play, you know what they say, right? Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck. 3 queens out of 5 cards. Come on now, Gemini. That's some pretty good embodiment. Queen of Wands just tried to flip out. Okay. That's the energy you've been in. Which one, Spirit? This one first. 9 of Pentacles and Page of Wands. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles is, wish fulfillment, pretty much pre-Empress energy. I can see that. You had 3 queens peeking out. You're definitely, you might even be an Empress energy. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't pop out. Masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's energy, folks. Okay, Page of Wands, I see it as coming towards you, but it's kind of an immature uh, energy, maybe, or let's don't say immature. Let's say a younger energy, maybe younger than you, or it could be an offer, maybe a, I'm already busier than a cat covered in shit, and I don't really need another small offer in my life. Maybe you got 5 of them you're spinning now, you know, or I mean not small, but you know what I mean. You got enough on your plate to take that on, and this could be that be open to romance thing. Maybe this suitor just keeps at you, a fire sign just keeps at you, right? Yeah, maybe something like that. Page of Swords, somebody's watching all this, or you could have an admirer, or you could have somebody really just either micromanaging you or really seeing what you're all about, something like that. We know what the Page of Swords is, a watcher, yeah. Four of Wands, holy moly, Gemini. Eight of Pentacles and Two of Pentacles with the Nine on the bottom, Nine of Wands on the bottom. You've definitely mastered this juggling technique here, what you got going on. Like you're, that entrepreneur attitude, you're carrying a lot, man. You're carrying a lot. The Meerkat and the Nine of Wands. You're carrying a lot, Gemini. I see a lot of work and no play, man. Maybe it's time to go play a while, Gemini, and you deserve it. I know a card flipped over. At least it felt like it when it flipped over. No? Okay. Well, if it did, we'll see it, right? Yeah, man, like, take some time off, man. And if you're like, Chris, I can't take any time off, man. I got too much, I work 7 days a week. I got too much going on. Four of Pentacles, hold back a little, yeah? Or maybe you're holding back too much. Maybe it's time to let your hair down. Or let your freak flag fly. Whatever it is, right? Because, look at that. You need some serenity, man. Moving on to calmer waters. Holding back. It seems like you're working your ass off here. That's what it seems like to me. And, suitors or not really being open to romance. I don't have time to take care of a relationship responsibly, or in the right way. Yeah, see, I knew I'd seen a card flip over. Right there it is. Here's the card that flipped over. What do we got? King of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. Man, look at all the people. You could be very sociable in a community. A lot of people know you. You're pretty popular. Ace of Cups, loving and, all of that, and even fiery, like, hey, don't mess with Gemini. It's just the hit I got. But, hey, getting the Ace of Cups and all these people, you're sharing that love with a lot of people. Like you got, a lot of close people, to you that means something to you, yeah? That's the hit I'm getting. But I still see you holding all these queens, man, because all of them just kept coming out, and you got the Nine of Pentacles, Yeah. Ooh. Three of Swords and Four of Swords with the Devil energy. somebody do you dirty out of this community, Gemini, and you were doing nothing but the right thing, and had a lot of love. Maybe somebody that felt like they wasn't part of the clique or whatever, or part of, you know, everybody knows your name. That maybe a new person or something coming in this immature energy that has their eye on you, and you're just kind of like, meh, eh, I'm too busy. I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time. But somebody, I think somebody, yeah, yeah, we got to pull them swords out of our heart ourselves. Look at that. That both look like, you know, like that. Okay. Ace of Wands again. Very passionate. Yeah. That's 3 times we've had an ace come up. Okay, so what's the feedback, Spirit? What's the recommendation, or what's coming up real soon, near future? Any advice, any tarot wisdom and knowledge? Great light of y'all. And Spirit, what's the message here? Call. Something flipped over. I didn't see it. Is that it? Seven of Wands. Let's just go ahead and get the row here and at least get the 3 out. Too many. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please. Finish up this, what's coming in. Thank you. Gemini. 10 of Pentacles and the Chariot. Oof. Wow. Well, even if you are going through this, okay, you're fighting for your right, man. You're standing in your power. You got the higher ground. You see all this coming at you, okay? Somebody could be wrong about you, Leo. Gemini. Somebody could be wrong about you. Many somebodies. And all you were doing is just, being very popular and, sharing the love. And, you got 9 of Pentacles and 9 Cups, man. You got a lot of, satisfaction. You got a lot of abundance, and, you're looking at getting that 10, whatever that 10 is for you. You got the 9s, okay? You're looking to get whatever nothing completes us. We are complete within ourselves, and you're looking for whatever that other thing is for enhancement, okay? If it's another person or whatever it is, maybe I don't know, a vacation property, or maybe another maybe buying a house, or whatever it is. Maybe you've had your eye on a specific car for some time, and that's the enhancement, okay? Because you got both 9s, you got the Cup of Love. We see truth come out. You're holding the embodiment of all these queens, the pre-empress and the empress energy, okay? Masculine or feminine, get in where you fit in, okay? And it looks like you got a lot of suitors, man, a lot of people around you, okay? And you can pretty much have anything that you wanted. That's how I'm feeling about it. I think jumping in the Chariot and just taking a break. Maybe you need some quiet time, that reflection time. Where did we see that? Oh, the 6 of Swords. Yeah. Just go take a break, man. Jump in the Chariot. Go have fun. Let your hair down. Schedule it in, whatever you got going on, man. And, everybody needs that time out. We got to take it for ourselves, because if we don't take care of us, what happens? Yeah? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, or Jacqueline a dull girl, or however you identify. That's what I got. You got fast communication coming in of something that might be disappointing to you, but turn around and see the light about it. I mean, we take the good with the bad, right? But I see some quick communication coming in that might disappoint you a little bit, Gemini. Okay, but other than that, man, you heard the reading. You heard what it is. Look, yeah, and Tower on the bottom of the deck. Something's going to be disappointing, maybe family news or something, right? I don't know. But all in all, good looking reading, Gemini. That's what I got for you. I hope you got something out of it. I'm going to continue to do all signs readings. That's you, Gemini. I thank you. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought. All right? I'll see you in the next one. Limelight in the twilight. Take care of yourself and take care of others. I'll see you.